Hello everyone and welcome back to this next LM simulation video here on YouTube. So we are back with some more trucking diaries here. I'm really looking forward to bringing you some more of the Euro Truck Simulator series and see where we can go with this. Back in the massive Scania 730S that we're using, and I can't wait to bring some more content of this to you because it's always fun to do a lovely drive. And we are going to be finalising the Italian DLC in this episode. So essentially we're just going to be clearing up everything else that is available in Italy, showcasing some more of the wonderful wagon loads that you can use in the game. Basically having lots of different bits and bobs, showcasing, making the most of what this game does have to offer. So, without further ado, we might as well just jump straight into it with this episode and get going with this another Trucking Diaries here on LM Simulation. So, let's have a look where we are now. So we are here in Catania, South Italy, and we're going to head up sort of towards the north of Italy so that we're in a good position for our next LM Simulation Trucking Diaries. We are going to be heading over to France again. We're going to be having a better look. I'm trying to get over to Limoges, Toulouse, and even over to Nantes, that sort of direction. We haven't really done that much over in that way yet. So we're going to be sort of heading this way, and then we're going to be doing a mega drive in an episode that will be coming up probably closer to the summer, where we're going to drive from France all the way over to somewhere over here, maybe Budapest even. So that's going to be a massive episode. I can't wait to bring that to you, but for now, let's have a look what trucks, what operations are available from here in Catania on the freight market. So, this is where we are right now. So we can head up to Pescara with a massive yacht. That would be very nice indeed, wouldn't it? Or we can go to Pescara, Rome, Ajaccio. It's another interesting place, isn't it? Calvi, Oglia, Palermo. That's only a small job, isn't it, with a driller. Right. Well, I think this episode calls for something big. Something very, very big indeed. We need to head up to somewhere where we haven't been before. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for these flowers. I know it's not a huge journey, but at the same time it will get us to explore a lot more of this. We have done all of these islands before, to be honest, in previous videos, and we haven't done this side of Italy yet. So let's do these potted flowers, 3 tons, very simple job for this IKEA, over to Pescara from here in Catania. So let's get going. And it is pitch black here in the trucking world. We're going to need to get some lights on, maybe even some brighter lights, as you can see, because it is quite dark here. And we're going to get going pretty much with immediate effect. I think that's the yacht that I must have dropped off last time. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hey, but we are back. I'm very glad that we're back. How do we get out of this place? Oh, we're just going to go out here. This very suburban world here in the Italia DLC here for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Whoa! I'm trying my best not to use the sort of the heads-up display that you can have in this game. I'm just trying my best to sort of focus on what we have at the moment and just make the most of the Italia DLC here on the wonderful Trucking Diaries here for LM Simulation. Hopefully, I haven't got too far to go to pick up our load today. Looks like we're just heading out of the port now. This area. Going to be heading towards the right and then taking a left. Right, so we need to take a left here. Look good. Looking good indeed. Wonder how far we've got to go. Oh, we're taking a left here. These people get across the road. Yes, so the Italia DLC. I thoroughly enjoyed this I definitely recommend it to anyone that is looking to expand their Euro Truck Simulator collection. As I always say, and I will continue to say in all my videos, don't go overboard with these DLCs. I would certainly buy them when there's a sale on, much better value for money, and that's what you definitely need, because we, you know, we need to count our pennies definitely at the moment, especially with all the, especially with everything going on at the moment in the world. So it's been a bit of an interesting situation at the moment. We've had a lot of interesting sort of scenes, developments, whether it be in the UK or out of the UK. It's just been a bit of a mess with this whole Ukraine situation, but fingers crossed it irons itself out in time, I am sure. But for now, we're not going to be heading over to that part of the map, just for respect. That part of the map's going to be left alone until further notice. You know, little things have made little differences, if you know what I mean. So when I say that, I mean, a lot of these people are flashing me, so I've got my, sorry guys, so I've got my high beams on. But yeah, I was playing 8-ball pool, and one of the rooms, one of the areas that you can go into on your little iPhone to play 8-ball pool, the iOS game. They have different sort of cities in different sort of continents and different parts of the world. And one of the rooms was actually Moscow. So they had London, they have Sydney, and then they also have Moscow. But now I've noticed actually that Moscow has been removed and been replaced with Lisbon. So that's interesting. That's an interesting development. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I'm sure we'll find out. Right, so we're here to pick up our load. Hopefully we should be there soon, because I feel like I've been driving forever. Yep, there's the IKEA building over there, so that's where we're going. Looks like a very suburban part of the area. There's a DAF dealer there. I mean, I'm not too interested in DAF. It's telling me to go down there, but I'm going to go into here, because this looks like the entrance. There we go. Well, you can press A now, can't you? Right, so we're going to go into the freight market. Yep, we're taking these potted flowers. £26,000 worth of potted flowers. Must be expensive if they're that much. Come on. There we go. Thank you very much, my friend. So not a massive load today. We're going back down to sort of the normal trailers, like these curtain siders and refrigeration trailers, as you can see. Right, let's do this now. Let's see where we're going. Let's have a look. Not done that overly well, but we can just sit with that. So let's get going. There we go, there we go, there we go. Keep it nice and wide, keep it nice and wide. I'm so used to driving much larger loads. Come on. Oh no, we're turning left, aren't we? Yeah, much used to driving much larger loads, so I'm giving this thing a lot of room. You know, just in case anything happens. There's a policeman. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Just mounting that curb there. Right, anyway, let's get going, get underway. So as I probably said before, a lot of my driving in this game is now being influenced by real life driving. Sort of, you know, learning to drive in real life and finding out how easy and difficult it really is. It does disorientate the mind a little bit when you do a lot of European driving. Oh my God's sake! Where are you going? Oh, I stalled it, haven't I? Oh. I don't like this at all. Why I'm having to weave in and out of traffic just to be able to get to where I'm going. But yeah, it is having a bit of an impact because today's lesson was quite interesting actually. I learned how to use the cruise control on a car for the first time actually, which is quite a valuable sort of lesson. There are some roads in and around where I live where cruise control is actually quite beneficial. So yeah, quite interesting indeed, definitely having that cruise control option. Let's get up to speed. So it's a 50-mile-an-hour limit. This truck it's tuned to take much larger loads, as you can probably tell, so it's very, very capable of taking this little trailer of just 3 tons. Now 3 tons might sound like a lot, but 3 tons is roughly, a car could weigh 3 tons, a very heavy car could weigh 3 tons, you see, so can't see any lights, so sort of going to stay in this lane for now. Hope that I'm going in the right direction. Now I'm going to load that up because I don't know what my sleep pattern's like. So we're getting a bit low on fuel, but sleep we're okay on. So as a result of that, I am going to stop at the next service station just to be able to get some fuel, but that's it. I don't really need anything else apart from fuel. So if you are interested in seeing some more Euro Truck Simulator, do let me know. I am free to do anything that you need. More than happy to be able to download any skins that you're looking at me downloading. I think we are getting to the time now where some more skins would be very, very useful indeed. And I am going to be getting some new skins. Oh look, there we go, we've got a new achievement, Mine the Lava. Very nice. Right, so we're getting to a toll booth here. There will be some new skins being introduced from my next Euro Truck Simulator video. I'm planning to do some Ukrainian skins just to show the support for Ukraine at the moment. That's not a political view or anything like that. It is simply just doing what I believe is right. You can donate. I think it's about 79p or something like that, or maybe £1 or something for this skin package. But all proceeds go towards the Ukrainian charity, and I think that is a very noble thing. SCS Studios are, I believe they're based in that area, and they've been doing a hell of a lot towards the whole Ukraine thing. Offering their support, and a lot of their colleagues have been helping out and housing some of the refugees themselves. Very noble thing, certainly. So we just got to keep an eye out for a fuel point now, maybe fuel station, service station. I know this run is mostly taking place at night. That's not something that I want. That being said, I am probably, when we get to the next service station, I'm probably going to go to sleep as well, just so that you'll be able to get a view of Italy during the day as well, because obviously you can't really see that much at night, and it's not that great for the video. So I just hope that we come across a service station nice and soon, so that we can load the daylight and get the sun back in the sky, which is what it's meant to be. Do you reckon we have a service station coming up? Stazioni, whatever that means. I feel it would be good to have a service station in and around this area. I think we're losing, we're losing the ability to be able to do this without some sort of help or amenity. It'd be good to be able to get some fuel and fuel up. What happens if you don't, you're running out of fuel here, Oh no, that's what Stazioni means. It basically means toll booth. That must be what that means in Italian. Got to learn Italian now because I'm in Italy, so it's been a while since I've been in the UK, I must admit. I am trying to stay out of the UK as much as possible on this sim. Covered a lot of the UK, and I just want to cover a lot of the new DLCs that I've been able to acquire over the Christmas period. So there you go, €9. £9 actually, that's not too bad. We're racing this guy, come on. Come on. Come on. No, I'll let you in. How about that? I'll be a good boy and I'll let you in. Then I'm going to overtake you. Come back in. There you go. That's how you do that. And into the tunnel. Very, very nice indeed. Well, one would hope that we'd come across a service station at some point. I haven't really come across one yet. There's a port coming up here on the right-hand side, but I keep saying left because I think I'm in the UK. Do you know what I mean? So, oh, we're coming off here, are we? Well, oh look, a service station. Literally just as we come off the blooming motorway, a service station comes up. Oh, I give up with this game. Well, it does look like we might be going past it though, so we'll have to see what we can do. I could certainly do with a service station around now. As lovely as Italy looks during the night, I think it would look so much better during the day, and there's no harm in going to sleep and just getting that extra rest. Especially on a short little run like this, definitely. Because I have no idea where we are in comparison to Italy as a whole. So I wonder what he's carrying. Those little sort of concrete cylinders there by the looks of it. Maybe some part of reinforcements for a building, or could be something else entirely. I could be getting this completely wrong. So welcome to Pescara. The beautiful town of Pescara. It's good to see you. To see you nice. So we'll just follow him. Hopefully we might be able to come across a service station soon. Or is that going to be too much to ask? Yeah, I think that's too much to ask. There's a service station, but we're not going to have a chance to go in there, are we? No. So what happens if we need fuel? That's the question. What happens if we need fuel? Do we actually get fuel, or... I wonder if we can turn right here. Just pop into that service station. So I'm an imperator again. The sounds of it. So this is the beautiful town of Messina. I'd like to see it during the day. It would be nice. And I'm going to turn into here. Then what we'll do is we'll go past and we'll enter it from the other side. So I wonder what fuel is like here. €1.40 a litre. That ain't too bad. Much better than it is in the UK at the moment, where the fuel price has gone through the roof and the government have had to get involved due to the war in Ukraine. Yeah, very, very difficult time indeed. So let's press that and start refueling the tank. £1.18 a litre for diesel. Do you know how much it is at the moment in the UK for diesel? Well, they all talk about the red diesel or whatever it's called. But yeah, £1.18 a litre is brilliant. But the current UK price of diesel is around £1.74 a litre. So it's hugely different over here than it is. And you can also see that it's my sleep bar is filling up. So we're going to grab some sleep over here. And we'll wake up in the morning in this gorgeous town of Messina. So we'll turn off the engine and get some rest. And it will be, midday. There you go. One of our drivers has just brought in £5 grand. Thank you very much. And we've just paid a loan of £5 grand. So there you go. I'm not really making any money in this business. it's a complete loss. But welcome to Messina during the daytime. Let's get a nice little screenshot for you. There you go, there's your screenshot for the day. Let's get going before the lights change. and welcome to Messina. As I keep saying, it's a gorgeous little town this, I must admit, and we are going to certainly make the most of being here, I can tell you that. So we've got a little red light coming up here, and then we're going to proceed. And there we go. Over to green. Let's have a look from the external view. We've got this lovely little IKEA truck. Obviously they can't use the IKEA branding, so they're trying their best to get around that, but seems to be doing alright. There we go. There's a lot of lorries down here today, aren't there? I remember that, Trade-Ox. I remember them from many, many moons ago. Euro Truck Simulator 1, I believe Trade-Ox are from. Do you mind parking in the middle of the junction? I will go behind you. Let's have a look where people are going. So we're going to go straight ahead. Oh, cheeky git, got into my lane. And we're back on the red. So we're not having much luck with the lights at the moment, by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm starting to like this cab, making it my own. Got my little football. Got my sunglasses down there. My bag for overnight travel. What you need when you're doing long journeys like this. Come on, my friends, come on. So I'm looking forward to bringing you back to France in the next Euro Truck Simulator video. Vive la France is where we're going, and I'm going to very much enjoy bringing that to you, definitely. And we're back on Eolo lines at the moment, heading over to mainline Italy, or mainland Italy as I should say. We've still got 426 miles to go. But a lot of that should be knocked off by the ferry, so... Oh, come on, make your mind up which lane you want to be in, you silly sausage. Not something I usually say, that term. So, I don't know where that came from. The dictionary inside my head. Right, welcome back on the ferry, guys. Oh, look, it's Stella Line. I think that's meant to be Stella Line. Who exist in real life. And we'll just park up next to this Agronaut guy. There we go, so we're going to Messina to Villa San Giovanni, which is a 20-minute journey. Oh my gosh, you can't even see how short that journey is. It's literally from one part to the other, and it costs £300, which is a hell of a lot for a 20-minute journey. Which means we've still got a hell of a lot of driving to do once we get here. So Villa San Giovanni, we're now exploring more and more here in Italy. Oh god, completely the wrong side of the road. That'll do. You have discovered a new viewpoint. Oh, very nice indeed. Lovely, look at that. Wow. Well, welcome to the proper mainland of Italy now. We've done a fair few bits and we've enjoyed ourselves, definitely. Some interesting bits and bobs around here. But now we get back into the hustle and bustle of the small Italian roads and sort of civil town areas. So we're turning left up here, not right. Looks like we're turning right, but we're not. So there we go, let's get us round. Another stop sign. Very quiet on the roads today here in Villa San Giovanni. take a right here onto this road. Which I believe should get us onto the main motorway here. There we go, look at that. Flying over the roads that we've just driven on. Is that the railway area? It is, look at that. Very nice indeed. Right. Feeling very higgledy-piggledy, like everything's just sort of been built around the existing infrastructure, which in Italy is quite interesting because it's a very sort of urban feel to everywhere, you know, everything's had to be built around it, so... But this is unlike any other Euro Truck Simulator 2 experience, so this is very unique indeed. Look at that view, either side, that is gorgeous. You can almost tell it's Italy through the beautiful hills on the coastline, that is for sure. I know we're speeding, I'm just wanting to get onto this motorway. And look at that, service station. They turn up right at the wrong time when you don't need them. So we're sleeped up, we're fully petroled up, so all we've got to do now is get our way over to northern Italy and then we'll be done. Hello my friend, Renault. Oh god, horrible. Feels weird driving a right-hand drive and a left-hand drive sort of road area on the right-hand side of the road. It does feel weird. I must admit, I am majorly looking forward to bringing us back to France, because France is so gorgeous in this game, it really is. Oh, look at this, the infrastructure just gets better and better. Oh, wow. Wow indeed, that is gorgeous. Look at that. I do feel like I'm in Italy now. These tunnels, magnificent bridges and architecture. Wow. Very lucky to be driving where we're driving now. Not that long to go. We're due to get there this evening. 374 miles to go. So we are certainly getting there on this episode of Trucking Diaries here on LM Simulation. Hope you are enjoying. Beautiful Italian landscape here. Just making the most of this Italia DLC. I think everyone else should. I really do. I think it's well worth the weight in gold. This DLC. The gorgeous way that it's been designed. Very similar to other DLCs in terms of detail, but very unique in its own right, and that's what I love. They're not using the same assets, they're designing assets for new DLCs, and that is exactly what you want to see. You know, that is really what you want to see, especially when you've got vineyards and stuff like that over on the hills, and oh, this place is just magnificent. It really is. And it's even more magnificent when you're driving your favourite Scania at 1,000 miles an hour, or what feels like 1,000 miles an hour to you when you're putting the foot down, definitely. I also got a little mini racing to get back onto the motorway. You're going to have to wait, my friend. Thank you. Napoli. We're certainly getting there very slowly, but we are getting there. And we are catching up with this guy in front as well, so we must be cruising at a fair speed. And there he goes, off that way to Catanzaro. Catanzaro. I'm awful. I've never been to Italy before in my life. I'd love to go. My dad has always been telling me about Tuscany, gorgeous Tuscany, where we've come from today. I'd love to go in real life. I mean, just look at it. So to give you an idea of what's happening in the UK at the moment, we've just had what I call a mini heat wave. Our temperatures were about sort of 10-11 degrees during the day, 3 degrees at night, but this week it's been 18-19 degrees actually. In fact, I think it actually hit 20 degrees today outside. Very warm for a March day, definitely. But the temperatures are set to go down very soon, back down to 10, 11, and constant rain again, which is, I think, what the weather system actually needs, some continuity. So, but it has been gorgeous weather recently. We've been very, very lucky indeed. I am trying to chase up this guy. Not going that much slower than I am. Oh no, is that Russian? No! Don't let that be Russian. Not in this episode. It is. Oh no, it is. We must get past him. I'm sorry. You cannot have that at the moment. Bit of a political minefield that at the moment, so less is said the better on that matter. Let's jive in front of you, my friend. Look how many lorries there are. There's a little hot air balloon up there, if you can see it up there on the just there by the blue curtain. Very nice indeed. Oh, there's another one over there. You know, I haven't seen a hot air balloon in years. They were all the rage at one point, and now it's a bit meh. I'll tell you what though, I would not like to be stuck in a basket that high up. I'll tell you that. Let me out, so I'm just going to go. Make the most of the fact that I've got a bigger engine than most of these guys. And the fact that they're doing 50 and I'm doing 60. Yeah, we'll head toward Napoli, that seems to be the right direction. Hello mate, you're right. Oops, sorry. Going in there anyway, that's fine. That's fine, diddly dandy. Right. So we'll continue heading towards our final destination. Let's go. Let's go, let's go! Just trying to get past these guys. They are proving to be a bit of a nuisance. Oh look, it's that Russian truck again. No! No! Why in this episode? I don't even know if it is Russian. I think I might have been seeing things. Get back into this lane. But look at this landscape. I mean, look at that. The hills, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I'd love to go flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator in this type of area. You can imagine how gorgeous it must be, and I'll tell you what, we are certainly going to head this direction in the next Microsoft Flight Simulator video, which should be coming up next month in April, so do look out for that. Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming back. But we've also got Farming Simulator, which is actually the next video here on LM Simulation. So do keep an eye out for that. Farming Simulator is coming in the next video. I did promise it in March, and I have just not managed to get it this month, unfortunately. But it will be coming in the next video. We'll be doing a whole tutorial, sort of a let's play, more like playthrough sort of thing, where you can watch as I start my business and we get the go ahead to launch Martin's Farm, which is what it's going to be called. Instead of, you know, Clarkson's Farm, but my version, so it's going to be Martin's Farm. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing you all of the action from Farming Simulator 2022, which is starting on the channel next week. So do tune in for that. Do tune in for that indeed. On the subject of live chats, what am I going on about? Live streams is probably what I should be saying. I'm spending too much time at work, actually. I haven't been able to do many live streams at the moment. I haven't got any plans to do any at the moment, on the basis of how changeable my work pattern is. It's affected the output of videos, and it's going to affect, well, it's affected the output of live streams. So there are no live streams at the moment, but I am going to aim to get live streams back for the Farming Simulator launch. So do keep an eye out for that. That will be next week. So there will be a live stream on Farming Simulator launch, and there will be a video on the Farming Simulator launch as well. It will be the live stream put up in a video on YouTube. So it will be the same video. You won't be missing out on any content. You can always watch it back here on LM Simulation on YouTube. But if you want my link to my Twitch channel, it will be in the description, and I'll happily give that to you. So we must be getting halfway there now, at least. We're going a fair bit. 216 miles. Well, we're certainly getting there. We shaved off quite a fair few miles, and we're doing quite well. Certainly feeling like a much longer video, and this shows you how big Italy really is, because even once we get to our destination, we're only halfway up the country. We're nowhere near sort of the Rome part of it, so still a way to go. What is it with these Russian trailers at the moment? I have no idea what it is. I'm going to have to get past them. I don't want to give the wrong image to to people watching on YouTube. Yep. Please go that way to Taranto. Very nice indeed. Oh, the Rosses have caught someone. There we go. We are slowly and gradually getting our way over through Italy, and it is such a gorgeous country, especially during the daytime. And we are going to arrive at night once again. I'm having a race with this guy on the left-hand side now. No idea what that means. I don't speak Italian. Come on. Oh, hello. She wants a race, doesn't she? She's certainly going to get one. So all the details are in the description if you want to have a look at the Twitch channel and see what I've been doing recently. There has been a little bit of a lull at the moment, but I do apologise about that once again. We are certainly going to get things back on track as soon as we possibly can. But in the meantime, it has been really, really fun bringing you as many YouTube videos as I can at the moment, obviously with the current affairs. My sort of channel ethos is to be able to do different media outlets. Obviously YouTube will always be my main focus. YouTube comes first before anything else, and then once we've once we've conquered YouTube, we can then. Oh bloody hell! What have I done here? There we go. Yeah, so once we've done YouTube, we then can get over to do live streams and stuff like that, but only where time will allow. Unfortunately, I work for a living. YouTube is not my job; it is my hobby, and therefore this is, Oh, hello! It's a Lamborghini. Very nice indeed. As a result, I always try and do as much as I can on Twitch, but it's never going to be my main priority, unfortunately. He's not going to let me out, is he? I'm going to be stuck behind this lorry. Come on. God, you took your time, didn't you? Nissan Qashqai. Crap. Absolute crap. Sorry, mate. It's his fault. Right, hopefully we should start to be able to see the destination come up very soon. Casino Roma. Ooh. So I'm going to get back into this lane, just in case it wants us to turn off at some point. Because, yeah, as I say, we're only 144 miles away now, and those miles do knock down very, very easily. I can tell you that for sure. But I must admit, this DLC is something else, and I'm loving it more and more that I'm driving it. I feel as if I'm there. I really do, and the immersiveness, everything around it that brings it to you, the Italian cars and everything. Yeah, the SCS Studios have certainly got their ducks in order, I think, when it comes to sorting out these DLCs. Very, very high quality, and just utterly enjoyable. Really enjoyable areas to be able to expand your game with, and I think it's looking over there when you have a look at the gorgeous mountains in the background with the traditional Italian sort of orange houses. Very nice. That's all I can say about that. It is a gorgeous view, and I think DLCs that really deliver on that are very special, and I can only enjoy that view so many times before I have to move on to the next area to be able to showcase as much as I can in the game, Sorry guys, too slow. Oh, for God's sake. You had to do that, didn't you, mate? You had to do that. You had to be that guy, didn't you? Absolute twit. Right, so we are certainly getting closer, as you can see now. We are turning off just ahead. And we are going to get off the toll road and onto somewhere a little bit different, that is for sure. Let's have a look what comes up here. Casino? Oh yes. We all need one of them. And straight into the toll booth. £20, but I can't complain too much at that. And we're turning left here. Getting a bit more suburban now, as you can see. Oh, come on! I know you're the police, but you don't have to be an arse. I'm going to tailgate you now, just because you did that. Sorry, mate. Twit. How'd you like that? Totally illegal, but hey. Oh, this does feel a lot more suburban now, definitely. We've got all these little roundabouts and small roads. I mean, as much as I like it on those motorways, you just don't get a feel for the traditional Italian sort of culture. The feel of driving in these tight little roads. This scenario, this sort of drive really has it all, that is for sure. And it is going to take us a while, I reckon, to get to our destination if we're going to be stuck at these speeds. You know, it can take you quite a while to be able to get to where you're going. Never an easy journey, but I think in this aspect we are sort of reaching the end now. Pescara and Barry, very nice indeed. So we're going to head down this road as much as we can and just thoroughly enjoy this evening drive here in Euro Truck Simulator 2. As we take all these potted plants all the way across Italy. Someone's going to be very happy with their potted plants very soon. Oh, got some hairpins coming up and everything. This is going to be a proper Italian road, this. We are going to need to slow down as we... oh, look at that. We've got some very sharp bends coming up. Wow. Wow. Gorgeous little road, especially for this time of day, this sort of sunset period. Sort of the honeymoon period of driving. Really, really nice indeed. Let's get around these roads. I know we're going a little bit too fast. Just take us down a little bit. This truck is really capable. I think it just wants to haul something a little bit more challenging. You can see that hairpin was quite challenging indeed. It's got a lot of these curves to be. We go down these corners. Oh, look at that! We nearly met one. Glad we didn't meet him on the hairpin. That would have been treacherous. That definitely. So this feels a lot more Italian now, definitely. I mean, not saying that the motorways didn't feel Italian, just saying this is your traditional Italian road, this, rather than sticking on the motorways, which will always be a special time. But those clouds, this whole skybox in this game is insane. It's always looked mightily impressive, that is for sure. So, we must be getting to our destination very soon, that is for sure. This is going to be way out in the boonies for our next video. What I like to call the boonies, in the middle of nowhere. Pescara, there we go. That sounds like where we're going. And we shouldn't be too long before we are there. These potted plants going right out into the sticks, they really are. Oh, you really open this truck up here, get a feel for the power, driving along this gorgeous little Italian road. I'll turn our lights on in a sec, which I'll do here. There you go, everything's on. Getting ready for the nightfall, that's for sure. God, you'd have thought we'd have been there by now, wouldn't you? It can take a while when you get on these slow, treacherous roads, definitely. The only reason I'm going way above the speed limit is because we're trying to keep the video length down as much as we can. This is a very capable truck, I don't have any doubt of the ability at the much higher speeds definitely. I feel this is... I've always felt this about the Scanias. That's why I like the Scanias. They're very, very good trucks to drive. Lots of fun to drive too. I don't think I'd ever get any other truck, but we're going to be saving Ukraine in Vive la France in the next episode, and I really can't wait to bring that to you here on LM Simulation. More trucking diaries. Can't go wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, let's see whether... Alright, I want to sort of overtake him, but at the same time I don't want to be too treacherous. In case a police car like that comes across and you crash into it. Yeah. Bracco, I think that's meant to be Iveco, but obviously licensing issues there. The only downside to this game is obviously the licensing issues. So obviously these petrol stations, they have a name in real life and a name that they're given in this game. Obviously it's probably a different, just to protect the game from any issues, you see. So wonder how far this place is, Pescara. It seems to me like it's quite away from the well, most of civilization, to be honest. Oh, so he's going off there. We're going to go straight ahead. We should be near Pescara now, to be honest. Oh, is that a freight train? In the dead of the night that I just saw. And here we are. This is Pescara. Welcome, guys. Been a wonderful drive here in the trucking diaries, and I am so happy to bring some more of this Italia DLC. I mean, it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, and there is nothing that can be said otherwise. We are certainly knocking down these towns one by one. That is for sure. Ticking them off, getting through them, doing our part. And now all we've got to do is park up and grab the loot, as they say. So, oh, look at that. Very nice. Lamborghini. Is that a Gallardo? Is that how they say it? They used to be just called Gallardos over here, but Gallardo, I think is how they pronounce it. Definitely not an Aventador. Anyway, this is it. Cargo Trass. That's where they want these potted plants delivering to, so we're now going to have a look how they want to handle it. We're going to do Let's Play It Safe, because obviously this has been quite a long episode and I don't want it to go on for too long. Obviously we've got to process it and get it onto YouTube at the same time. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this run, and we are now here in Pescara, having successfully driven from Tuscany, the side of Italy. Gorgeous part of Italy, I must add. And there we go, that is us done there. So, that has been a really, really good run. Let's see how well we've done, actually, to be honest. And ready for another sleep, by the looks of it. Look at that, we are now level 29. So we're going to add... Oh, what are we going to add? Let's add that one. So there we go, that is us safely in Pescara. Thank you very much for joining me on this run, guys. It's been much fun to be able to take you down on the beautiful Italia DLC. And that is it for Italy now. We are finished. This is the final run. Our next trip here in the trucking diaries is going to take us way into France, and we're going to head back into mainland Europe, and to be able to explore the focus points of that. We're going to completely cover France. The Vive la France DLC is next, and we're going to go back into supporting Ukraine as well for the benefit of everyone. Going to do our part basically to help the trucking community, obviously. So anyway, I do hope everyone has enjoyed this wonderful video here on LM Simulation. Another trucking diary, another journey, well done. So I'm very glad to be here in the beautiful Italian town of Pescara. And I'm going to say goodnight to you, good evening, take care, have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next LM Simulation Trucking Diaries video. So, in the meantime, do have a wonderful rest of your week, day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Do take care, and I'll see you in the next video. All the best, take care, and ta-ra!